You're right, my name's Brian Joe, and today we've got some wood panelling that needs to be revitalised. As you can see here, we got some big cracks, man. Real big cracks. We're talking about Kim Kardashian bending over, picking up something off the floor cracks, you know what I'm saying? Humongous. Right, today, what we're going to do though, we're going to get some sandpaper, we're going to smooth that all down. They've got some nasty ridges on that. I've already just cut my finger on that. That is how bad it is. It's a lovely little piece, this thing. It's like a big wooden panel. If you can see here, it's where shutters would go for the windows. So obviously cover up your windows. We don't want paint all over them. We don't want to spending hours cleaning up paint. We want this a nice quick job. Christmas parties to go to, people. You know what I mean? We want to be getting on it. Sunset to sundown. Or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But like I said, so first of all, sandpaper, get all that nice and flush and smooth to the touch of your finger. Then we're going to get some wood filler, Tupre, it's the best, I love it. I prefer mixing it. If you need to buy your own, just get it in the tub, it's quicker, you know what I mean? But you want to do 2 coats on this. We're going to do the first one, that's going to evaporate in, and then the second one, it will sit on it flush. Do it lightly, yeah? We don't want loads of gear on him. So we're spending 3 hours now coming back, sanding it off, getting all that horrible stuff in. Wood filler, I tell you, it feels like once a couple of days of that after in your lungs, it feels like you've been smoking again for 15 years, trust me, yeah? So nice and thin. The key is thin with wood filler. Particularly this, it's not badly damaged, it's a crack. Just don't think, oh man, I've just got to stick it all on and all that. Don't. Key is thin. Thin it out, yeah? Do it like you're on a diet with a bit of butter on your bread, like that real you know what I'm saying? Then after that, what we're going to do is we've got some undercoat. So the undercoat is, because the wood filler is usually kind of brown, it can leave kind of, you know, stains. So we've got an undercoat gloss, yeah? It's really good. It gets rid of all them, blocks them all out. It's like a blocker, yeah? I'll show you. And then we're going to finish it with a brilliant white gloss. And I'll tell you, this is going to look nice. We're going to looking at people. You're going to have Christmas choirs coming around just singing at your bit of wood, yeah, looking at that going, yeah, I like that. Look, that's a nice piece. Let's get it back looking, yeah. You know, wooden panels. Who said that the wooden panel is something to your soul? Stephen Hawking said that, you know what I mean? Geezer was a genius. AI caught him though, didn't it? Got it through his computer, made him dis-unman them. Yardy man beat him to death because it cussed his mum, innit? You're not telling me AI killed him? Alright, my name's Brian Joe. Like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Alright, so as you can see, it's in a bit of disrepair at the moment. But we got that nicely sorted. I said it's a nice old feature. Again, these things, when they kind of get a little bit left to rack and ruin, they can look a little bit, you know, they can look aged. But let's get it looking nice. We're gonna do a makeover. We're gonna get this thing looking hot damn. Alright, so we got sticker here, scraper, get that off. Alright. Look at that. It's a bit like a suntan, that thing now, isn't it? If anyone watches this and they're going somewhere nice, I hope they get a really good suntan. I hope they have a great holiday, okay? Right, we've got this stuff. Let's get this off. Just want this flushed out. As you can see. Right, as you can see in here, got this nice little tool here. Just get that stuck in there. these gaps. We're going to build back better, yeah? So like I said, just want to take the horrible edges off them. Don't worry about going too crazy. But you understand? You want to be able to run your hand down that without it getting cut. Okay. You can use a block, or you can use a block, or you can just use the sandpaper, roll it up, get in with your fingers. Just getting all those down the side, roll up your bit of sandpaper. So we want it all smooth. All the horrible rough edges off. Like I said, run your finger down. Don't go too crazy because don't cut anything. Now we're just going to go. Just get all the little bits of broken stuff through. Cracks. Just get all that little sharp, horrible edges out. Same with this thing here. Right, prepping is key to a good paint job, yeah? So don't forget that. Alright, so we've had a bit of fun scraping. As you can see, we've taken quite a lot off the edges of that one and that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to mix up some polyfiller now. We get some wood filler. Right, I like mixing up my own. It's called True Prey. Right, we've got quite a lot to do, so we want a decent amount. Remember, key is adding water to it. You can't take away water, you can add water to it, okay? So, get yourself something like that. What we're going to do, I'm going to put a little hole in the middle. It's like a cake where you're going to put an egg. That's where we're going to put the water in there, alright? Just get a cup, whatever you're using, pour a little bit in the middle. Then just pour it on top. Put the polyfiller on top. And once you've got it on top, then go around and mix it. So it's all got a little bit wet on it, okay? I prefer doing my own polyfiller to the stuff you get in the tubs. The stuff you get in the tub, I don't know what it is, it's just a bit flaky. You put it on there, it's dry or stuff like that. Right, stuff like that, now just add another little bit more water to the top, just a little touch. Go, 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 go. Right, so what you want your polyfiller, you want it kind of medium, yeah? Don't want it dry, but we don't want it wet. Remember, you want to put it on thin as well, because it's the first coat. You always have to polyfiller twice, yeah? That's what people forget. People don't realise that. You polyfiller twice. A lot of the times, you put it on the first coat evaporates because the water's in it. Second coat then sits nicely on it. So don't go to town with the first one, otherwise you'll be spending a half hour sanding it off. Right, so, see the right, so what we're going to do, we're going to polyfill around the edges now. You can do it with your finger or whatever you want, yeah? Again, remember, we're only going to put a little coating on this one. I'm doing this with my finger. Don't leave too much excess. Again, we're going to have to come back later on and sandpaper it all down. This is a good thing if you sandpaper as well. Don't get any of that horrible scratchiness, any cuts on your finger, alright? So we're going to go along this square. And we expect this to evaporate. Probably have to the little tip I like, yeah. Right, once you've done a bit of the polyfilling like that, so what we've done, just gone around, done a square. Right, you're gonna have a little bit of excess stuff. I always find that just get your wet cloth while it's still wet. Just clean off some of that excess stuff, because it's just going to be stuff you're going to have to sand off anyway. Don't worry, don't go crazy, you know what I mean? You're not waiting for health inspectors, you know? Just some of the excess. Sometimes you get excess, you know? It's just easier doing it now. It saves you once it's all dry. Just around like some of the bits here, do you know? It's got a little bit messy here, where it's kind of congealed on your finger and stuck in. Just go around them bits there. Trust me, I said sandpaper, sanding is probably the least part anyone enjoys in painting. I don't think I've ever come across anyone who likes the sanding bit. You know, risk is sanding like a little bit, the bit where there's quite a lot of damage. Right, it's just getting scrape off. Scrape there. Go down there. Remember, this is the first coat, so keep it civil, right? Keep it light, as they say. Keep it light, son. Keep it light. That is what you should use. Doing a bit of polyfiller. Again, don't want it too runny. It's perfect texture at the moment. And let's not go crazy and go over it 8 times. I get bloody, I know people be out, but I do get a little bit obsessive about it, and I'll play with it like I'm playing with my food or something, you know. Just do it at once, just leave it alone, right? So we're probably going to have to come back and do it again anyway. No, this is the layer, right? It's the layer cake, baby. Well, just getting all those little hairline fractures and the little bass of the old polyfiller. Look around, just be mindful, just have a quick look. See, you'll find just little hairline cracks and fractures everywhere, like here. Like I said, we'll just give that a little quick. Right, with these big wraps, I like sticking some toilet roll in them, yeah? Just stick some toilet roll in them. just go along, stick it in, and then we're going to sit the polyfiller on top of them, okay? Otherwise, if you've got some foam, expanding foam, you can pour some expanding foam down there. I'm not against that. Fortunately, because of the video, I haven't got any, so I'm just going to show you, just like say you're at home and you don't have any, and you've only got the today to do it. Get yourself some tissue like this. And roll it up like you're rolling a wick, you know? Just stick it in. It's not going to be perfect sometimes. So just do that. Do it along. I tell you, it comes out a treat. It dries rock hard, the toilet roll. It's a lot cheaper. Right, give that a go. Alright, so we're going to get our polyfiller and we're just going to stick it down there. This one is definitely going to be a 2. Don't worry about it. We're building. Don't worry if you don't think it's going in. We're just building up layers here. I'm going to let this dry and then we're going to come back and we're going to put a second layer on this. It's the thing with polyfilling. Big polyfilling jobs. So like I said, just building up a little foundation there. Alright, I've put a second coating on this, and what I like to do as well, I like to run my finger along it, a bit like the silicone, just give it that little smoothness, yeah. Just makes it a little bit nicer when we come to sand it down. Sometimes sanding, you know, you get a bit rough. Just go over some of the other little nooks and crannies, give them a second thingy. I said sometimes they can swell, or sometimes they can evaporate in, but it's looking okay. And that's come out quite nice, as you can see there. Put a bit of the toilet roll there, come out well. Alright, we're going to give that time to dry. We're going to sand it down, and that is the prepping done. Alright, so it looks like it's nicely dried now. It's got a light brown colour. That's perfect. Now we're going to stage of sanding that down and getting that ready just to put the paint on now. But that's nicely hard and dry. Just sand that down, just so it's nice and flush, and get it ready. Get the paint on it and make it nice and smooth. Well, that's good. We're coming together. Still in the part.